Hi team, Anna here, makeup creator, teacher, and educator specifically for people with hooded eyes, oily and textured skin, as well as 30 plus skin. Welcome, welcome. We're talking my favorite blurring primers. There's a lot. I wanted to choose all my favorites so that we have different budgets here, different textures for different people. I wanted to show you every single good blurring primer in my collection that I use, just depending on my mood, I guess. All of these are amazing. Some I love more than others, but I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about each and every one of these, and let's dive right in. So my skin has always been super oily and super textured. So not only am I looking for something that is going to help me with a blur, I'm also looking for something that is going to mattify my skin, not be super glowy. I do love a little bit of glow on the outer portions of my face. So most of the time I do use two primers, a glowy primer to apply right through here, and then one of these gorgeous, beautiful primers that I'm going to be talking about in this video through the center of my face. All right, let's dive right in. I'm going to start with the one that I'm wearing today, just because why not? This is actually the newest, I think the newest out of all of these. This one at Milani. This is the newest launch by Smashbox, their Pore Vanishing Photo Finish Primer. This is a really, really good one. You know, Smashbox, they are kind of like the kings and queens of primers with their classic photo finish primers. This is that but blurring, which is super, super cool, and I really, really love the texture of this. So the texture of this is super velvety and really, really nice, kind of gel-like, you see, and then you blend it out and it creates the most beautiful velvety canvas on your face. Super, super, super gorgeous. This is what I'm wearing today, and I want you to notice that you still see my skin and my texture and my pores. That is because, my dear friends, pores will never disappear completely, especially if you have large ones like I do, if you have super textured skin. If you ever see gimmicky pictures before and afters where everything is completely erased, it is because it's photoshopped. It is because other people, not gonna name names, are using filters. I do not, I never do. This is just my real skin texture. And I gotta say, all of the primers that I'm going to talk about today do help quite a bit. Are they perfect? Are they gonna create a completely flawless finish? No, never, but they're gonna do a really nice job covering and diminishing the appearance of the pores. So this is one of those. And I also want to mention that even though all of these are amazing, and then whatever foundation you're using on top, you do have to go in with a good loose setting powder on top of that foundation as well to create like a more flawless finish. I always say that primer and powder go together hand in hand, and with them you cannot create a good smooth finish. So yeah, just keep that in mind. This is the first one, really, really decent one. I have been in love with it, and that's what I'm wearing today on my face. Super, super, super good one. Next up, let's talk about something on the less expensive side, the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. Now, I keep saying this ever since I decluttered that I do need to buy the original porous putty primer, not the liquid one, because that one I love even more, but this one is also super, super decent. I really, really enjoy it. This one has a little bit more of a liquidy texture compared to the one we were talking about just now, but then it also blends out to create a smooth canvas, and it doesn't feel glowy or liquidy at all. It really creates that beautiful, beautiful velvety finish. Again, what I like. Super nice, affordable formula. e.l.f. has been killing it with their amazing foundation. I'm wearing their bombs right now that I just tried out. I just love e.l.f. Everything they do is spectacular. And this has been a statement. A statement? What's the word? A staple. Oh my God, I've been working too long today. This has been a staple in my collection for 5 years. I love it ever since I started makeup, just so you know. 5 years is a long time in my makeup journey. I did not know anything about makeup 5 years ago. This has been that girl for me. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, let's dip our toes into a little bit of luxury, shall we? Because I could never go talking about good pore blurring primers without mentioning this bad boy. YSL, whatever this is called, pore blurring primer. There's some French words before that. Blur primer by YSL. I mean, come on. This is luxury in a bottle. It has golden particles, but that's not like the best part about it. I mean, it's visually really impressive, but at the same time, what I love most about it is the texture it provides and the blur it gives me. So it's, again, just like that jelly texture. And then when you blend it out, not only does it smell divine, it also creates the most velvety, smooth finish. Oh, I love it. I don't use it much because it's so expensive and luxurious, and I don't want to repurchase it. I'm saving it for special occasions. So good. Yves Saint Laurent Beauty, they do have some of the most amazing products. Again, their powder bronzer, staple in my collection. And what else? Their lippy products, so good. Their mascara, so good. But this is actually my favorite. Their eyeshadows, they have so much good stuff. This primer is amazing. When it comes to luxury, this is my go-to for sure. Next up, actually I do have like the same amount of like Sephora products and then like drugstore products, which I love to see. I love giving a lot of different options for different budgets. Another staple in my collection that I don't hear anyone else talk about, and I feel that this should receive all of the hype in the world, Revlon Color Stay Grip Matte Primer. Amazing, amazing, and also so inexpensive. So this is more of a white color to it, but the same like jelly cloud-like texture, and really blurring, really beautiful. As you can see, I say the word velvety about every single primer I use because that's what I go for. I need that mattifying blurred cloud velvety effect. This gives me that. Super nice. Just a heads up, with every primer that I'm talking about, when you apply it and rub it onto your skin, make sure to wait for 2 or 3 minutes before going in with foundation. That is just something that is important to mention, because when people start complaining about foundation peeling, I know that maybe they did something wrong, maybe they used products that don't work well together, but most of the time it's because they go in with primer and then right away with foundation. And you gotta let the primer set. Not only the less expensive one, but the luxury ones as well. So that is kind of like another good tip there. Yeah, Revlon, that girl, their foundation amazing, their concealer amazing, so good. All right, we have 4 more primers. Let's get into another luxurious product. We're going to talk about Tatcha, the liquid silk canvas. Again, I'm going to say the same thing I do about elf. I actually prefer the one in the pot, but I finished it and I haven't repurchased it, so I'm just using the liquid version of it because I have it. Also really, really good primer, but this is like also more expensive at Sephora. Such a great texture. Honestly, very close to e.l.f. liquid poreless putty primer. Same as the Tatcha, the one in the like little tub is close to the poreless putty primer by e.l.f. Really decent one, really good pore blurring, but also hydrating. Silky formula, amazing luxurious feel. You can't go wrong with Tatcha. Oh, I forgot it smells so good. So nice, so clean, so beautiful. Yeah, so this is smoothing silk extract. Yeah, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Another newer kind of product that has come into my collection recently is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Smooth Blur Out Smoothing Primer. Absolutely love this. So hear me out. You have a little spatula here. How neat is that? And then you open it up and it's that like jelly velvety texture. I love that it's like this purpley cute color. You pick it up and you can go right on your face, or you can smooth it out on the back of your hand. Yeah, super, super nice formula. Really blurring, really hydrating at the same time. So whenever a person is asking me for a hydrating but blurring affordable primer, this is what I recommend. Works so good with their Conceal and Perfect Blur Out stick. I did work with them for this launch on a partnership, and I posted those videos where I'm using those products and demoing them. So good. Absolutely love it. Haven't been able to put this down, just like every other primer in this video. But obviously these days I'm using these two a little bit more because they're newer to my collection. So just so you know, because whenever like a new product comes into my collection, I like to test it out, wear it several days in a row, you know, do all of that. So this is one of my favorites currently. Next up, we're going to talk about my forever top #1 primer, and I always talk about it, and I always will. It is, of course, the Benefit Professional Primer. Ever since my first ever makeup class in 2019, I want to say, when I tried it out for the first time, I haven't been able to put this down. This is the best to blur out and smooth the pores. It is more of that, it's not gel texture. I don't even know how to describe it. It looks like it's skin tone, but it's obviously going to be transparent and clear. It is a little bit more thick consistency than any other primer, and it really, really creates a poreless matte finish. I'm obsessed with this primer. I already have backup because I'm almost done with this guy. So this is 11 out of 10. A good dupe though that you could buy at Sephora is this one from Sephora collection themselves, the Smooth and Blur Primer. I always talk about it. It's basically the same type of thing, right? A little bit less, not a little bit, probably a lot less expensive. So this is very similar color and texture, and then you see that it's kind of like that neutral color as well. Very blurring, very smoothing, a little bit thicker consistency than the Benefit, but same result, velvety, flawless finish. Really, really love these guys. This is my top favorite, just so you know. But yeah, there you go. These are my favorite blurring, smoothing primers for super textured skin. Let me know what your favorite is. If I'm missing on something, I just received new Maybelline primers and one of them is blurring. I am really excited to try it out. Whenever something comes my way and I try blurring primers that has a word blurring on it, I will absolutely try it out for you guys. But yeah, let me know what you think. Which one is your favorite? Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Am I missing something? Should I try it? Let me know in the comments below, and I will link everything that I was talking about today in the description below. If you shop through my links, it really help out my channel quite a bit. Thank you so much for doing that, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.